Been doing a lot of great shadow work recently, and there is something that called me out so hard. I've been working on myself for 14 years, and it just reminds me that there's always more to discover. There's always more ways to work with myself and integrate. So here's what it was. Someone sent me their writing, and a lot of people send me their writing, and honestly, it's usually not very good. I usually do read it, and this one was an ebook, and I read it, and I was like, wow, this is really good. This ebook is working with the feminine archetypes, which is not a new concept to me, but the way that she structured it was so helpful and wise. It's structured in a similar way that we work with the chakras. So it's written from the standpoint of overdeveloped qualities or underdeveloped qualities. And it's like, here are these feminine archetypes. How are you overusing some and underusing other? The one that super called me out was the wild woman archetype. It said, the wild woman is the one who refuses to be boxed in. And I was like, that's absolutely me. And then it was like, when the wild woman is overactive, you reject all structure, even when it could benefit you. You act repulsively or rebelliously without grounding into your intentions. And you isolate yourself, believing that connection threatens your autonomy. And I was like, ugh, I just got called out really hard. But then it said, here's why you probably overdeveloped that quality. Probably those who were supposed to support you actually controlled you and hurt you. And probably structures and systems failed you rather than helping you. And I was like, absolutely yes. And there were tons of instances like that in this ebook. So I'm going to do a series on how I'm using this for my shadow work. I really want to lift this creator up. I think that she's an amazing writer. And her and I have decided to partner up. So she's made like an offer code for me so that my followers can get 50% off. It's structured like a workbook, so it's something that you work on over time. You answer journal questions. I think there's 11 overall archetypes. She also has this section where she shows the archetypes that are at odds with each other. And I had imbalances with every single example. So for example, the wild woman archetype and the queen don't mesh well with each other. So if you have an overdeveloped wild woman, you will have an underdeveloped queen. And what is the queen? She has discernment. She works with structure. She is able to move forward. She has good implementation skills. Also the warrior and the mystic. If you are a highly developed mystic, so your mystic moves with inner rhythms, intuition, and flow, then your warrior is going to be underdeveloped because the warrior moves forward with action, authority, forward moving clarity. So this is an excellent 365-page workbook. It'll work for anyone who wants to work with their feminine archetypes, including people who would describe themselves as male. Go to my beacons link at my bio for the link and use the code BROWN at checkout.